Well, I love the London music that come before me time. Got the new vibes, got me wicked, it was back in the 85. Whether the punk or roots or culture, I could take a lip up or grime. So I take a little trip on the Victoria line. And I check the tip out, I read it down in a Brixton.
Oi, that boy. Here he is. The rig. Some of my dad's rig here, getting blinded. Transit Connect. Long wheelbase, high roof bad boy. Black Fiesta rims. Need some love. This is the first you're gonna see since we got back from Canada, I guess. Didn't film too much. Weren't that interested in filming. We bought a van. Me and Cam, we still own Ron. He's there in Canada still. Sam's using him. Missing that boy every day, but this is the new one. Equally white. Equally a little bit peely. You know, it's all good. Guess this is the start of the project then. Mid-lockdown project. Give you a quick rundown. I mean, needs some general love. Exterior loves a sat for a while, needs a clean, needs new badges. These alloys actually make me feel a little bit ill. Look at the state of that thing. So they're gonna get a refurb. To be fair, actually, quite a lot of that is just superficial. Same with that, but yeah, it's on the list. It needs a proper, it's a work van, so it's grubby, so it needs a clean and some love. And I've got some new seats. Got some half leather Fiesta ST seats to go in, but they may need some adjustments, but check it out. Project starting. Birthday present for Cam. Oh, fish. Just in time for the rip out. Pipe down, Adele. There you go, that's what she looks like now. It's basically going to strip everything out. All of this paneling, all of that cage, both of them front seats, the wooden floor. Right, updates. All of this is gone. That's what it looks like now. Empty, got the headlining out, that parcel shelf out. All of these out, got the cage out. Still not even at cleaning stage. Job is to slowly remove all of this old insulating adhesive stuff. All up here. Fun. Trying to keep these updates fairly regular now. All of this roofing stuff is kind of gone. It's cut out, at least, you know. I think I'll probably leave some residue up there. I'm not too worried. It's going to be hidden anyway. Quick blast on the road bike with my brother. That was cool. Back to the van. Road biking's alright and the exercise and that, but I'm not sold. I know if you're ski touring, right, and you're climbing up the hill for hours and you're putting loads of effort in, Pete, and like at the end you get to ski down. And if you're riding the mountain bike up a hill, you do that for hours. Oh, we're inside now. And then at the end you get to ski down. Road biking, nah, you just keep cycling. Not for me. One out. 2 stack seats gone. Empty boys. Oh, we're stripped out. Hit with the Dyson. My mum wasn't so stoked on that. Should go over it. Look at that bucket of water. Clean. That flooring is now just drying off. I'm just going to put that back in because I think it's going to be good for sound deadening in the back here. like clean one. So I crank that up a bit. Clean one, I mean, just a light sponging is definitely an improvement. Definitely some more to go. And as always guys, you gotta stay hydrated. Especially working in the hot sun. Ooh. So I kind of said that was as far apart. Wait. So I kind of said that was as far apart as the car was going to cut, van was going to come, sorry. But I lied. This was unclipped right down here, and I couldn't get it undone without undoing all of this. So this is now going back on. And then I'm going to clean it here while I give it a hoover while we're here. And then reassemble, I guess. I'm going to order a new shifter boot and probably a new gonna order a new shifter boot and a new handbrake boot because it'd be cheap. Keep cleaning. I'm not gonna film any more of it because it's this over and over again. And then after I've done in there, I'm gonna do it here. But I may start looking at this chair in a bit because I'm getting pretty bored of cleaning. Right, day one done. I'm over it for the day. My back hurts. Cycled 25 miles apparently, I didn't realise that. So it's kind of clean now. Just need to finish doing the roof here, you know, clean up the back a bit, these doors. Another clean in the morning maybe when I'm feeling more cleany. I think I figured out this chair problem that I've made myself, I guess. I'm gonna take these bolts off and take these plates off these runners and then take the corresponding plates off the other ones, and then using however many 8 per seat to reattach those to the other one with whatever I need to find out what bolts I need. Step 1. First coat of Magnolia on the floor ply. Lovely. Gonna do all sides and all edges because got nothing but time, buddy. Ended up doing loads of ordering last night. I got some stuff. I got some rust stuff. I think I'm gonna treat all of the rust on the van and then just have it done by. And I think maybe with the cleanup and like I maybe just have to respray those little bits, but maybe I'm not gonna wrap the bonnet. Maybe I'll just leave it white. Little bit like this. I'm gonna touch this paint up, same as up there, treat that rust. And like someone's had a butcher in at these gullies here at some point, so they're all gonna get sanded out, primed. Same as on the roof. I get there. All are like in here. I don't know if I can focus on it. Like all of that is gonna get done, so I'm gonna sand that, whatever like filler or nonsense it is, sand that, sand all of them, all the bits with rust. Well, like to be honest, like they've all been like hand painted or whatever, so I'm gonna paint all of that. If any of it needs filling, it'll get filled, but it's the roof, so it doesn't need to look pretty. But I've got a tube of like silicone cork. So I'll probably cork those. Why out? Probably cork those. And my mum's gonna clean the seats for me because she's a king. Gosh, she's the queen. And I don't want to do it. So that's perfect. Right, painting's still going on. I've got a bigger roller because I'm bored. So quicker. Right, we're falling victim to women cleaning up again. I left my sponge here last night. And my mum's moved it. She's cleaned up and she's gone on a walk without a phone, so now I can't find it because it's not where it lives. Just finished up the cleaning. Didn't film any of that because it's just cleaning, but here you go. Right, this is as clean as it needs to be. So that's cool. Clean base now. So there you go, clean. I took a file to these just to flatten those all off because they're holes all the way through, so I'm going to sand them, rust treat them and then seal them all off permanently with probably some, put some pennies over them with some epoxy is what I'm thinking. Sheila! Wrote my mum in, cleaning the seats. Under the hood here. Oh, it's a bit grubby. Need some power steering fluid back there. And I just had to sorting out the battery tray here. That's on my list. But the this bolt was absolutely rusted on, so I had to hacksaw that off. And I got a new one. Had a clean now. Looking good from 10 foot away. Loving it. Driver's seat option here for driving around at the moment. Because it's just a little bit grim and it had this big hole in it. So what I did was I'll tell you so. Duct taped up the back and put some cardboard in there, and then I've just hit the front here with some body filler, some Bondo, and then I'll hopefully be able to just sand that out, and then we'll line it and you won't be able to tell. Bondo is starting to get there, won't be able to see it. I may have also changed my mind on the suede and ordered something a bit rogue, but we'll see. There's one all taped up, sanded down. So the sanded, just getting finished taped. Just polishing up the headlights before, after. Right, day 3 of van build. Got a little bit of errand running to do. Need to go to the post office, send off these dungarees, and need to get a newspaper from the newsagent on the way back. We've got some deliveries in today. The paint's coming, so can definitely paint the inside of the van. But if you look out here, it is windy, so probably no painting outside the van. But I may set up a booth in the garage and then do the rims. And I've got some pink coming for my surf fins, and the hot boy in me is going to spray the calipers and the brake drums pink, because I'm going to be in there anyway. Right, so first step today is we've done all the fanning around. Right, getting the epoxy on, because it's going to take like 6 hours to set, so if I get that done, then we're in a better set. Oh shit, I found my Gorilla Pod, so I need to get that out. But first thing I've just been doing has been cleaning off these holes, just using a wire wheel in a drill. Just hit that with the red zinc oxide primer. This is a Montana one, a graffiti one. Yeah, just hit that up. Check that out. Oh, Georgia boy's calling me. Oh, Fripp. Sup, bud? You on the vlog? You on the vlog? Bash up some epoxy and then stick it down. Got a little booth going on in here. Get some spraying, but gonna go get a bandana, I think, for the face and that. Got what I think is a new badge for the back. Keep that in there, keep it nice and clean. And this is definitely the new drive shaft for the front. It's the CV that's gone, but this is cheaper and easier. It's like 36, well not cheaper, but this is 36 quid for a whole new drive shaft. Bam. Got the first wheel all taped up here. Got the bally. You know, gotta keep the lungs good. So yeah, gonna get that one. All primed up. Gonna hit it with the black. Put black Just waiting on that to dry in the sun, kicking that up. Got this keeping all this newspaper down. Got this back panel here, it's going to go black in there. Epoxy's still doing its stuff up there. Hot boy! Cha-cha! Moving up to this front end now. Getting some wire brush on this front caliper. Oh man, I can't see anything. There you go. I also noticed while I was underneath it that the down pipe at the flex joint is broken, so I'd have to buy a new one of those. Add it to the list. Starting to assemble the back a bit here. Put the liner back in, the pin and seal. Woo! And this is the drive shaft that needs sorting out. So I'm gonna give all of these bolts staying away from the disc brake are good. Luckily I have a 32-inch socket, which I was worried about. A 32mm socket even, so that's nice. Just been bondoing up the front here. It's sanded all the, wire brushed all the rust off, and then gonna sand that. I'm going back to the idea of having the bonnet wrapped. I called up someone to get a quote this morning, so we'll see how that goes. And what we're doing down here for the hub, the breaker bar I've got, this one is not big enough, so I'm waiting for my neighbour to come to the rescue again. Shout out Sam, you're the don. There we go, goosey smooth in there, lovely. So there we go, first bit of rust sorted. And at the cooling reinforcements, Sam came around with his big impact and we got that off. So now we're on to that. Well, Dad bought me a cup of tea. A bit milky, but you know, can't have it all. And then this fancy tool Sam lent me again. Oh, hey, tie rod off. Next. Ooh, there she is out. Oil's dripping, so I'm trying to be quick. There's the fresh one to go in. Came with a new nut as well. Dreaming. There she is. All in. Obviously not secured or anything. There. Tucked in there nicely. A little bit of oil lost and on the floor. Dreaming. Gave the parcel shelf a little spray black. It's in the sun kicking up. This last rim done. Last caliper all painted. It's a replacement caliper as well. Discovered that one was newer than all the rest. Ford OEM as well. Look at that. Treat yourself. Yeah, that's about where we're at now. Seats. I'm gonna do some seat math later. I think. I got what did we get today? In the deliveries we got our front badge. Oh, drill bit for the seats. These are just some stuff I have laying around. So I bought, right, these special washers, which apparently my dad already had, and I bought some special nuts, which I don't think these are. Some really high tensile strength nuts for the seats. So I'm waiting on those, but I'm going to use these just to mock it up, I think. Just tidy up for now, yeah. Oh. I don't even know what day it is now, but cracking on. Seat is the plan. This is the seat that's going in. It's been grinding off these like almost like rivets, I guess, and taking the old plates off, and then these plates on here I need to remove a little bit more gently, and then figure out attaching those on here in the right place. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, but these are like super high carbon steel. So I've grinded them and there's sparks going everywhere, and I've got one in my ear, and I shaved my head last night, and I keep going through this little bit. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Less burning. Oh, here we go. Those are the mounts we need. I ended up actually drilling them out over there because it was easier than trying to get in there with an angle grinder when I wanted to keep the bits good. So there we go. First side is done, or at least mocked up done. So seat 1 is all done, just waiting on those bolts. Seat 2 is a difficult one though, because you've got to cut these plates out. I don't really think that's too difficult really, but let's see how that goes. Next job. First of all, I'm waiting on the drill to charge as well, and because that showed up, the rust stuff, I think I mostly bought that for the 2 little patches up here. So just a little bit more rusty than I like. So we'll see how they get on with the treatment. This Hammerite product here is what I'm going to use. Hopefully this apparently makes rust into a solid metal within 15 minutes. Just hit the rust with the wire brush. Get any loose stuff off, and then we'll treat it and here with the primer quickly. And there you go, apparently that's now treated. It's not so rusty anymore, I guess, so that's cool. 1, a few more to go. Little quick job for the evening. This green wire here is, I don't know, not stock, that's for sure. But they didn't like route the whole thing through here. I'm not really sure why, so I'm gonna do that so it's out the way and a bit neater. Ready for this pro level move. Custom made coat hanger tool. Ready? I need 2 hands. Hey. And redone with a little block. Nicely routed. Just gonna electrical tape it because overkill at this thing right now. It's another day. Got the shade up. Too sunny for me, too hot. We're on passenger seat. Been cracking on, to be fair. 1, 2, 3 corners done down there, and then just trying to figure this one out down here. There you go, 8 mounts, boing. Just sanded off the back here, hit it with an 80, a 240 and a 120 to get that all nice and sanded out. A little degreaser and then spray that in primer. We'll smooth up there now and hit these hinges with the rust treatment, and hit up there with the rust treatment as well. Just along that edge. I think that's probably gonna need another bash though. Quick tea and bicky, and we're gonna do flex pipe next. Some low pressure podcast for skiers. Day 7. I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow, so big push. The exhaust, I'm gonna need to drill out this other hole. That's the first job of the morning, and I couldn't. This is the only saw that I can fit into the catalytic converter area. So I need to finish doing that. I spent 45 minutes on that yesterday, so that will be fun. Maybe an hour and a half of cutting or so, but yesterday and today. This is what I had to cut off using this. And that's got thick wires, babe. But it was also the space, like it was just 3 inches of being able to move it or whatever. I also just hit all of these tabs with some rust treatment. Gave that a de-rust the same. Just keep that going for as long as possible while it's out. So, new exhaust is all fitted. But I've just taken off the ramps and forgot to film this, so I'll show you next time on the ramps. And this piece came, but I'm a dickhead. And I ordered the one for this side. And not this side. But I think I could probably make it be close enough. You know, like it'd be good enough for us. A little bit of chopping. Let me sweet. It's pretty good. You know, you wouldn't know if you didn't know, type thing. Knocked up a quick glue gun stand here. Gonna be using that to glue these back on because these tabs got ripped out on the extraction of the other one, and I'll probably use it to glue the insulation in because I've got loads of it. Got the glue gun on. Getting this all glued in here. That one's done. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna finish them off up here. This isn't as nice as I'd like, so something will go on there. Maybe a white shoelace. We'll see. And I finished it with some shoelace. Focus. Sunday, day of rest. Not working on the van very much, but I had to get the radio running. I had to put the code in because the unplugged the battery when we put the battery mount down. So got that all sorted. 7225 is the code if you want to steal my tape deck player from my van.